Looks like the line's already going. And before they dig in, I am going to get some pictures. This is why we came, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I had smell-o-vision, let me tell you. Think it turned out good?
I think so.
And I love the outfits too. They've got Bluebird uniforms. And almost first is Larry and, oh, Marty, of course. As it should be. Great group.
Okay. Oh, neat. Oh, how long was the flight?
Looks delicious. Let me see what first dibs gets. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I like mine to be moving.
Is that a lollipop you got?
It is.
There you go. That work?
I don't know if that's going to work. What do you think? I think it might
Is
work.
it yummy?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Medium rare. Medium rare.
Oh, I'll get it. Ray always saves me an end cut.
Yeah, one of those.
Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, baked potatoes, rice.
I left my salad sitting somewhere.
Salads.
There you go. Thanksgiving.
If you get a potato, I'll share it with you.
Too much good stuff.
It's going that way. Hey, you see, I got all this video. Anytime I get hungry, I just break it out.
There is too much good stuff.
Food here.
What is this?
Corn casserole.
More corn casserole. I'll try this one. It'll be a back up to that corn casserole.
There's nothing on that plate, is there? Oh, you're saving it. I know it. For the good stuff down the line.
What I do?
I said, there's nothing on your plate yet.
No, we have yet to begin.
Oh, there he is with his camera.
What's that?
I said, there you are with your camera.
Oh, of course. Of course. Ooh, got some shrimp.
Everything looks really good.
Which by the time I get up here, I'll be gone. But
You might have to-
it went to a good cause, all of you, right?
You're the best.
There you go.
Hey,
Love to go back
So
again.
look at all these.
Bluebirders do know how to eat well.
They do indeed. They do indeed. What number is this for you?
Number of Quartzsite is probably 4, maybe 5.
Okay.
But it's been spread out.
Yeah.
Spread out over lots of years, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you're in Florida, it's a long ride.
Oh, that's right. You guys come from Florida. Wow. Just for Ray's prime rib, right?
Oh, I love the prime rib.
That's one of the main.
Cherry cobbler right there. Right.
Look, this looks good. Maybe I'll just stay at this table.
That does look really good.
Sometimes.
Most people buy an RV that's made out of wood. They're shiny and new, so they must be good. Shiny and new with the warranty too, except the wood is balsa and the nails are glue. You sign all the papers and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. We're throwing our savings down the black tank hole. Well, we finally got smart and called Randy to pray. We've been a happy camper since that very day. So St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. There's just too many walkers that we still don't know.
Very good, John. Thank you.
That's
So
right.
yesterday, Rosie took me shopping. I didn't want to go, but we had to cancel the Jeep trip that was for yesterday because we had a meltdown at Rod's coach. And then the meltdown at Rod's coach jumped over to Curt's coach today. And I'm 3 coaches, 2 away, and I'm getting a little worried. Okay, one of our new people that's out here today used to drive a UPS truck, except he didn't just drive one truck. He drove a double truck, but actually he didn't even drive a double truck. Sometimes he drove a triple. Do y'all know what triples are? So I'm gonna get Russ to stand up and tell us a story You got any good stories about driving those big things?
Actually, I do.
He's got some, okay.
Okay, so we got this bus in November of this year, and had people asking, well, you know, how you doing with driving it? You know, it's awfully big. And I said, well, I used to drive triples for UPS. And I said, yeah, I said, it's 105 feet long. So the story I want to tell you is about something that happened up on Mount Hood, a government camp at this rest area. And I put it into a C shape so that I'm going to be able to pull out easily. And as some of you guys, or most of you know, with the buses, you just have to set your park brake, which are an air brake. And we have two of them, one for the tractor and then one for the trailers that are behind you. And I set that sucker and I climb out and I hear something and I look back and that tractor and doubles are sliding away. The wheels aren't turning. The wheels aren't turning. And they're sliding away and I'm looking behind me, or I'm looking, you know, out behind them, and there's a gas station. And I really am sorry if I offend people, but anyway, my butt puckered so tight I couldn't crap for a week. But and at UPS, if you have what's called a rollaway, because now I'm getting technical, if you have a rollaway, you get fired. And I'm thinking, I got an out. They're not rolling. They're not rolling. And well, no, what the deal was that, like your bus, you know, I was driving this thing from Bend, the tires heated up, and I stopped, and it starts the transfer of heat to the ice and creates that water layer, which was a lubricant, and the whole thing started sliding away. Now, thank God they stopped in about 10 feet, but it was like that. It was like the longest time period of my life. Longest time period. But that's my story, and now I've kind of learned about that, and I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you, Russ. I can't imagine driving those kind of vehicles. So earlier, the M380 that's over there got a new side window replaced. And so I walked over there to take a picture, and the young guy that was doing it said as he drove out here he was getting a little nervous. He knew about where we were, but he was afraid he was going to the nudist camp.
What's wrong with the nudist camp?
Nothing. He's been there before. And there is a few things wrong. He was really,
Their purses are great.
he was very relieved to see that was our group and not the nudist camp group. Okay, and while I'm over here by Rod and Diane, Rod is going to lead a desert bar trip on Saturday morning, a Jeep trip, and you have a choice of going over the wall of death. That's one way, Andy's ready, or you can go the easy roadway. Tina's wanting to do the wall of death again. Larry Dill could hear Tina in the Jeep behind him screaming. Okay, so here's Diane.
Okay, so those of you that know, we're an SOB, and we get a check engine light on the coach. So we're on this narrow road, and it's hilly, and Rod said, I don't have a good feeling about this. We were going to get fuel, which was about 15 miles away. He said, he looks at me and he says, hun, if this thing dies, we have no place to go. You are gonna have to get in the Jeep and push me. I'm not kidding. So it wasn't quite that tone. And then about maybe less than 5 minutes later, it just died. And he looks at me and he said, this is the time. Get in the Jeep. So I said, what do I do? What do I do? He said, call me on your cell phone, leave your cell phone on speaker, I'll have mine on speaker, I'll talk you through it. The Jeep is still hooked up to the motorhome. We were never going to tell this story, ever. You can't make this shit up. I'm not kidding. So I said it won't go. He said, give it gas, rev it up. So I did, and we were going uphill. Curt and Betty, Rod told Curt and Betty, keep going past us, and there was a roadside rest about, what, maybe a quarter of a mile up the road? Oh, a couple miles. Oh, it felt like 10 miles. So I'm pushing the Jeep. He said, give him more gas. Give him more gas. So I'm pushing it, literally pushing the motorhome. We were doing about 15 miles an hour. Yeah. We get over, he gets over, he said, don't worry, I'm steering it. I'm like, what? He steered it to the left side of the road in the roadside rest. Curt sees Rod, doesn't see me. He yells out to Rod, where's Diane? She's in the Jeep. You can't make that up. It ends up, and this is why we swore we would never tell it. We were out of fuel. The tank said a quarter. No, we don't let the tank get below a half now. That coach has gremlins, but it's been kind to us since that summer. That was a summer from hell, but we had great memories with Ray and Leslie and John and Kathy.
Always looks like it's morning. Always looks like it's morning.
The end to another perfect day at Quartzsite. Absolutely.
It always looks like more in the bottom. Sometimes they're like concave on the bottom. So.
There wasn't much really there. That's it. Goodbye.
Cousin's daughter and that kind of stuff. And then of course her mom and dad's great.
If you couldn't make it this year to the rally, you missed a wonderful time, and especially this meal. Ray, Leslie, and all the other cooks and contributors made this one of the best of the year. Renewing old friendships and making new ones is what this rally is all about, and it's days like this that make me want to come again and again. I hope to see you all next year, and thanks for watching this video.